Are you ready for the GG? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to week 5, game 1 of the GG League. This week, our players will be testing their luck in the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, playing some Cap 70, based in the Capitals game mode, where win condition is added on top of if you get 70% of the territories, you also take the insta win. 41 territories required on this map. No blizzards, no fog, no portals. The cards are progressive. Turn time is 60. We, of course, have the alliances for maximum diplomacy and backstabbage, and the dice rolls are, as usual, balanced blitz. Joining me tonight, I have the Wolf, Wojciech.
Thanks for having me, Leona. Ready for some Cap 70 action.
Yeah, always a pleasure. It's going to be on fire this evening. We've got a great show to come. Speaking of our players, let's see who is going to be battling it out tonight in the first game on these settings. We have the Bart of War playing as yellow, Hollow the Hawk playing as white, the Fast and the Furious, Fasepe playing as red tonight, the Butcher, Bertram the Boar playing in their signature greeny meanie colours, the Dice Hazard, Quarantined playing as black, and then we have Pentix, the Fix playing in purple. And without further ado, we're going to get this game kicked off. This is the GG League, which means we've got 40 minutes on that timer. This is also a timed tournament. If the 40 minutes runs out, all the remaining players alive will all tie for the lowest remaining placement points. So the players really do not want that time to run down. You have to claim all the capitals. You have to take 41 territories as the two primary win conditions. 41 territories required for the 70%. And again, if any one player gets those win conditions, the remaining alive players will all tie for the lowest remaining placement points. Bounties are worth more than placements in this tournament, and so we should see players trying to take bounties before rushing for the win. But we'll see how this goes as we get the cap selection phase.
Choice there by Quarantine in that first spot. Takes his cap in the Henderson bonus, which is a +7.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna go for the +7. I think that's maybe a play for the +4 above it. But yeah, great spot. Central, lots of attack paths outward. I like it. I like Green's choice as well for the +4 in that bottom left. Purple opting for the +4 on the right-hand side. A bit more difficult to try and take the Lake Mead bonus there, that +4. It is 6 territories, but they should be able to get it with the extra troops coming in. So it does look like this is going to be a bonus game. The players are going Bono rather than no Bono. So we're going to have a very accelerated early game. And look how close together all these caps. Oh, white blocks the black play. Black's not going to be happy about that. Oh, black now takes the +4 on the left. So black is separated from their bonus.
Valley. Yeah,
Do you think
I'd be
anyone
interested to
is
see
going to mess with them? Yeah, someone might mess with them because their cap is so far away from it, but we'll see.
I think if anyone's going to mess with him, it's probably Fasepe. Just because he's kind of in that middle, he's got those 2/2s that he has to get out of Bertram's bonus anyway. But we'll see on his turn.
I think Fasepe, the red player, is actually going to go for a 2 bonus turn 1 play.
I
think they're going to go for the +2 as well. Ooh, a bit more. Green player, Bertram the Boar, chooses not to go for a turn 1 bonus. I think that might have been a mistake. These other players are going to accelerate forward now. because they're definitely all going to take the bonuses. Having the cap gives a little bit more security and insulation from those turn 1.
Pentax with an excellent first turn.
Yeah. Just rushing the bonus. That extra +4 troops is going to be massive. Okay, yellow does spend out for green now.
Yeah, Bertram would have had to hit 2 2s in his bonus to take it turn 1. So he will start a little bit behind the 8 ball here, but it may have been the correct play for him at the time.
Yeah, I would have just taken it in my place. And yeah, we do see Fasepe, the red player, take 2 bonuses. They're going to be on a +5. That is a +3 and a +2 for the red player. White now goes to take their +4, I believe that is, where their cap is situated. And we don't see any breaking yet. We also don't see much alliance chat at the minute. We are viewing the game from the perspective of the purple player Pentix. Yes, Twitch chat, it is progressive cards. We've got a question in the Twitch chat. Why is everyone clumped onto each other? They're trying to secure bonuses. Fire was taken. They're capping inside the bonuses to disincentivize anyone from trying to mess with their bonuses. Unfortunately for Black, Black is the one with their bonuses being separated from their cap right now. So we could potentially see a break from someone not near the black cap a bit later in this game. Fully removing black from over there and being insulated from a retaliation strike could give the opportunity for someone to do that.
As far as running the 70, I think Pentix has a really good shot at it. As long as he keeps his cap strong, you can kind of run through the white bonus of higher lows and up and around the top of the map as well. He just has to keep that line open, but his positioning is excellent with already 12 territories. I'm really liking that positioning of the purple player.
Yeah, this is a 70 cap 70, so the players will also want to maintain these externals for running the 70 when that time comes. Oh, but we see one of the externals of red being used up there. I wonder if they get removed from that bottom right position now.
I'm not sure if that's the right play by Fasepe, just because he's going to have to go through a bonus to get back down there. And you absolutely need to take some territories in that bottom bonus of Henderson to run the 70.
You do. And we see just how impactful bonuses plus capitals are to this early troop generation. It really does put the game on steroids, so to speak. I don't think we're going to see an early 70 run though. At least that's not what we should see. We should see these players trying to take some bounties.
Cecil, this is not true random. It is balanced blitz for this week.
Yeah, we're not playing true random in the GG League. It will always be balanced blitz.
There were some bad dice rolls. I think that was why they come against because of all and all the 2s and 3s there. We are gonna have a little bit of a loss here on the number of territories that people can take for an easy card with all of these 2s and 3s throughout the board.
Yeah, and even in true random, the minefielding does pay off. You can lose on subsequent multiple hitting 2s and 3s. You do tend to lose quite a bit of troops trying to hit through there.
Pentix is kind of going through for a different style. He's keeping his bonus kind of weak, so he can keep those 2 exteriors on the top of the map kind of strong, so he can kind of keep those positions alive later in the turn here.
Yeah, but I think that might be a mistake. They really need to buff that cap up. Look at black looming. Black is Black is hunting for that purple kill potentially if Pentix keeps leaving it so weak. But yellow's cap is also weak. We need to see more troops go on there right now, or they are in danger. Oh, they don't add any to the cap.
Yeah, I've seen Bart play Cap 70 settings, and he really likes to leave his cap weak and kind of tempts fate at times. It's just an
Yeah,
interesting strategy, and it allows him to have stronger exteriors, but definitely leaves him a lot more vulnerable to someone going for his cap or kill.
yeah. If I was black there, for instance, I maybe have been looking at maybe grabbing this Bart kill early if they continue to not add anything to that cap. And I'd be in the alliances trying to get other people to help me out with that.
Bart is on the short end of the stick here with only getting a +3, so he'll be a little bit behind in the early game. But once these trades start coming in, things will probably start evening out a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We've seen on these kinds of settings before that the person with the +3, one of the peoples with the +3 always goes for the extra +2 to try and get that generation up, and then maybe we see a bit of a war between the other +3 person trying to break it and deny that. But we haven't seen that this game. Fasepe being allowed to hold both.
I will say this game is going much faster than the one I commented on last week. Players are taking their turns extremely quickly. We're only
Yeah,
10
they
minutes
are.
in,
They
and
are.
we're through the 5th round already, which is excellent. We'll see lots of action and bloodshed before the time runs out here.
Yeah, yeah. The extra troops and these players are indeed playing this much quicker. Maybe they had a bit of a scare last week when we saw our first timeout game. First time the time actually ran down on a group of players. So that might be a contributing factor. And if you didn't see that game, go and check it out on YouTube.
Quarantine does buff up his bonus slightly, but it looks like he's using the strategy of I'm going to use my cap to run the 70 when the time is right, and if my exteriors survive, then great.
Yeah, I think that is probably a very good strategy here because you want to be looking for kills as well, and having the big super kill stack
Mhm.
is going to give you the most versatility, I think. So I really like
Now
Black's play
these,
here, Quarantined.
I totally agree here. Defensive play in Cap 70s probably will probably keep you alive, but limits your opportunity for a win
Oh, we see our
or a
first
bounty.
alliance chatting going on between Purple, asking between Black and Purple. Black asking Purple to attack Red.
I
Well,
am a
I
bit
don't.
disappointed, but if our Twitch chat can give us some dabs if you've got them. We've got quarantine on 69 troops.
Well, the players are just so laser focused in on trying to track everything at the minute. Maybe they haven't noticed. No reply was given to Black from Purple. Maybe Pentix didn't see the alliance chatting, but I didn't see them reply. The request to attack Red came in from Black. Okay, so that's the first round of trades done with, as we've gone about 12 minutes of the timer so far. So yeah, look at these troop counts already. We're going to be at the stage where people can start to run it very soon, if not already. So these guys need to be trying to figure out, maybe trying to grab some bounties here. If no one dies and someone gets the win by 70%, everyone else gets 0 points, remember. Everybody ties for the lowest remaining placement, which at this stage would be 6th, which is 0 points. So it would be 5 points for the winner, 0 for everyone else.
Yeah, I would kind of expect this week to play out similar to how week 1 played out, where there was lots of violence and people slamming caps, but that doesn't seem to be the case as of right now for this group. But that may start to change once the second round of trades come through.
Yeah. Well, hopefully so. We want to see some action here, but it is definitely brewing as we get to this second round of trades at about the 14-15 minute mark.
Do you think we see Quarantine take a fifth card here, or do you think we see him trading in?
I mean, if you're going to make a play, you trade in, but there hasn't been any alliance chats, so I think we just see them all go to 5 cards.
Yeah, and that makes sense. That's kind of what I'm expecting as well.
We also might see a
From every
flipping of the dynamic here, where people lower in the turn order might choose to trade in on 4, feeling that if they don't, then they might get ganged up on. I don't know. We'll have to see how these guys decide to play this. Again, we don't see much alliance chatting beyond that initial red. The initial attack red ask from black, but we are only seeing the game from the perspective of purple. So there might be other alliance chatting going on that we don't see right now. Twitch chat. If Quarantine trades and stacks most on cap, Bertram has a good shot at running it, I believe. So Twitch chat
That's a good eye out there, Hudson.
Thinks Bertram could have a run pretty soon.
Yeah, I think the lines for Bertram is going in up into red and then over into the Quarantine bonus up to the left.
Okay, is this an early run? Early run from Bart, the Bart of War. We were saying earlier that they were stacking their externals in preparation for this. They're going for a run very early. I'm not sure this is it though. 41 needed. They're only halfway. They've now got to come off cap.
They do have some nice speed here. They have plenty of time to run it.
Yeah, they've got the time, but I don't think they have the troops. Maybe they do.
I think he easily has this here, yeah. I think this is GG for Bart. Needs about 10 more territories and 17 troops.
That's the territories. It's just an early run. Everyone else gets screwed over, and this is what we're going to see. But maybe this was to be expected in at least the first game. Oh, he's going to run out of time. We said he had enough time, and he runs out of time by one territory. Oh, no. I cannot believe we just saw that. He ran out of time. Overconfidence, maybe, with that split. Unnecessary split there. On that 4, it was all connected anyway. If he didn't do that split, he had that easy. Now, do we see the panic runs now, or do we just see reconsolidation? Again, Quarantine. This has worked out perfectly for Quarantine here. Doing the super stack, they have the best chance to run this. White also in a similar situation.
It looks like Fasepi has a really good shot at this Bart kill here.
He does. He's going for the bounty. I wish. Yeah, you should go for the bounty here with your Fasepi for sure. And he's gonna. Oh, the time is ticking.
And then
the time is ticking down though. He's not gonna get it. Oh, sudden burst of speed.
He's got to move.
Means he is gonna get it. Oh, it's so close. Got the 70 just before the win.
Before the Bart kill, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Which is unfortunate for every player on the board except for Bart.
Yeah.
So everyone will receive 0 points from this except for Fasepi, who is currently at 25 points. So that'll put him up to 30 points. Excellent job by Fasepi, capitalizing on a missed 70% run.
Yes, that was a bit of a crazy finish. As we saw, we were wondering whether players were going to actually try to get the bounties, teaming up with one another. But in the end, we saw just a rush for the 70 run, which ended up backfiring on pretty much everyone. And that's what happens in the GG League. If you don't try to use every tool available to maximize your points, there's a good chance you will end up with none for the week. Well, we'll see how the rest of the games this week play out on these settings, as this game one will no doubt be a cautionary tale for the remaining 3 groups this week. A lot of players in this game finishing with 0 points this week. And I'm sure the rest of the players in the GG League will want to try and avoid that at all costs. So it'll be interesting to see how the remaining groups this week decide to play it. Don't forget to check out those games coming this week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 20 UTC. Don't miss it. What did you think of this game this week, guys? What an explosive start. What an unexpected finish. We will be asking the players for a bit of chat, after game chat in a moment. If you want to come and listen into the after game chat, make sure to come and watch this game live on Twitch. You can see the details on the screen now. Come and give us a follow on Twitch. Come and join us on Discord. And again, don't forget to subscribe to StratiGG on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.